Welcome or welcome back. It's Karen with Karen'sKitchen.com. Let's talk about cooking fish. Why? Asks Karen with a Y. Because I know that many of you express an interest to want to be more confident in cooking fish. You believe that it's healthier for you to eat fish more often. So there are two very common problems that I experience with people who find it a challenge cooking fish. Number one is maybe you feel that it is a little bit boring. Maybe it doesn't have as much flavor as other meats that you've been accustomed to. That's an easy fix. We can find all kinds of ways to flavor up fish. You will find ideas on my food blog, Karen'sKitchen.com, Karen with a Y. Number two, and arguably even more important, is that many people have experienced fish as being dry. And the reason that is, the fish was overcooked. And I know this is true for my husband. His early experience with swordfish was that it was so dry, he had to fill it by drinking lots and lots of water or milk to just kind of like choke it down. And so that wasn't an enjoyable experience for him. On the other hand, my first experience with swordfish was in a restaurant where it was done perfectly and it was served with a chipotle sauce. It was fantastic. So depends where we're coming from. We can always make adjustments as far as how we're cooking the fish. And so the first thing is, yes, don't overcook it. You can always put it back in the oven or back on the barbecue or whatever your favorite method is for the fish, but you can't take it back once it's overcooked. So what I learned from my father growing up, he's from Japan, he would say to my mother when she prepared the fish, if he would taste it, test it in the middle with chopsticks, he might say, little more bet. And by that he meant cook it a little bit more. So it was a matter of testing, looking at it, and seeing when it's ready. And that is really the most reliable way. And this is how we learn to develop our intuition in the kitchen, paying attention to all of our senses, how it looks, how it smells, how it tastes. And so for fish, when it flakes in the middle, it's done. Don't cook it anymore. Depending on the fish, you may see that it starts to separate between the layers of flesh. Maybe you want to even sometimes eat fish, certain varieties rare, medium rare. It's preferable because it will be juicier and have more flavor. So get to know all the different kinds of preparations of fish and what the possibilities are. Take a look at my food blog, Karen'sKitchen.com. I do lots of seafood. I love fish. So please join me with that. And please click like here if there was anything that you enjoyed or found helpful. And please share it with a friend who could benefit.